me.
That's not complying.
I don't have to comply because I did nothing wrong.
You in a place where business is closed.
No, my business is not closed.
What's your business?
Retro D Games. It is not closed. I am open for business.
It doesn't matter. We don't know that. Your business is closed because you're not there.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. Today we're going to take a look at the Baxley Police Department located in the state of Georgia, and this video is brought to you by Ludwig von Jackho YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please show support and go and do so. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to jump right into the video first. Let's play a little bit of this because it's going to be important to listen to what's being said and when it was said, and then the actions that follow after the things that are said are actually said. Let's jump right in.
210 dispatch, be out with a subject here, these new buildings across from State Farm. Hey.
Clear. No problem.
Come here.
You don't have no problem. I'm the owner of Retro D Games.
Huh?
You better go look.
Okay.
You have no probable cause to stop me.
That's why I'm here, because I see people walking behind this building right here.
That's fine. I got a back door. I'm walking the circle.
Well, I'm glad you do. But listen here.
You don't have a problem.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. If
Someone
I
has to physically trespass.
If I see
you better look
somebody
at
here,
Georgia State Code.
If I see somebody here at night walking behind a building.
What's your name and badge
My
number?
name is Leon McKinney.
Okay, that's not probable cause.
Yes, it is.
Because it takes a business to trespass.
I don't need probable cause.
Yes, you do.
I need articulable, reasonable suspicion.
So you hear the man in the video state that you do not have probable cause to stop me. And then the deputy states, I don't need probable cause. All I need is reasonable, articulable suspicion. They're not the same thing, although they can be understood to be the same thing. In many cases, they're not the same thing. Probable cause is needed for an arrest. You only need reasonable, articulable suspicion. The suspicion must be reasonable, that you can articulate that someone who you deem or believe is committing a crime or has committed a crime. And that's what the deputy does have in this case. All right. You do have an individual that's walking behind closed businesses at a time that's unusual. So let's read the state law concerning this type of matter. OCGA 16-11-36, loitering and prowling. A person commits the offense of loitering or prowling when he is in a place, at a time, or in a manner not usual for law-abiding individuals under circumstances that warrant a justifiable and reasonable alarm or immediate concern for the safety of persons or property in the vicinity. So it says if you're in a place, at a time, or in a manner. Okay, you're looking at the time, it's late night, the lights are off in most of the businesses, and you're behind the business walking. Now, let's be fair and let's be honest. If a police officer, a deputy sees a person behind my business at, let's say, for example, 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're walking back there, I too would want them to stop and do their job. They're always doing other things that we don't want them to do, but this is a part of the job that we actually want them to do. So is the deputy off at this point? Not at this point, but let's keep reading the law. Among the circumstances which may be considered in determining whether alarm is warranted is the fact that the person takes flight upon appearance of law enforcement officers, refuses to identify himself, or manifestly endeavors to conceal himself or any object, unless flight by the person or other circumstances make it impracticable. A law enforcement officer shall, prior to any arrest for an offense under this code section, afford the person an opportunity to dispel any alarm or immediate concern which will otherwise be warranted by requesting the person to identify himself and explain his presence and conduct. So this is what the deputy initially attempted to do. Who are you? Why are you here? Give me your ID. That is what the state law says that the deputy can do. Now, the individual, the man in the video, he's arguing back and forth saying that you don't have any reason to stop me. But in reality, the deputy does have a reason. He has a lawful reason based on the Georgia state law to stop this individual. But as we continue to watch the video, things are going to change. And this is where it's going to get kind of, let's say, dicey. But up until this point, the deputy, he is doing his job and he's doing it correctly because he does see an individual at businesses, at a business, at a time that's not usual and in the manner behind the business late at night walking. Let's be honest. This person could be planning to rob the store, or maybe he's not. Maybe he's just going for a walk. Who knows? But this is unusual for a citizen to be behind a business at 2 or 3 or whatever time it is, late night at this particular place. Let's keep watching.
Exactly. And that's what I've got when I see somebody coming behind the building right now. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Because
all these businesses are closed.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And you're walking behind it.
That's fine. I have a right to walk behind it.
What's your name?
I told you my name, Lawrence Walters.
Lawrence Walters?
Yep.
What's your date of birth?
I'm not giving you my date of birth because you don't have reasonable
yes, I do.
suspicion. Yes. I done told you.
209-25 women.
All you got to do is
listen here.
Go on the state website, Georgia Department of
listen here.
Treasury.
Listen here. Calm down.
Secretary of State.
Calm down. Calm down.
Retro D Gaines LP. My name will pop up.
Calm down. You are taking this way out of hand.
No, I'm not, because I know my rights.
If I see somebody coming from behind a building tonight, then I can stop and ask them what they're doing.
And I told you what I was doing.
Okay.
And I told you who I was.
But I don't know who you are. I'm just giving you your name and date of birth. What's your name?
I'm not giving you my date of birth. I gave you my name. You have no suspicion that I've committed any crime.
You're behind a building. You're prowling.
Okay.
You're loading and prowling.
We'll settle this right now. We'll settle this right now.
I'm not going nowhere with you right now.
How about we go over to my...
Let me tell you something.
My business and I open up the door. Okay.
I believe you now, but I'm telling you, I do have a right to stop you.
Yeah, am I free to go?
No, because I want to know your name and date of birth so I can make a report.
And here's where everything changed. If you listen, the deputy stated, "I believe you now," which means I believe that you are a business owner, but you're not free to go because I want to make a report. The law that we just read, the OCGA 16-11-36, did not say that the deputy is allowed to identify a person who he does not believe is loitering or prowling. He's only allowed to identify or require the person to identify themselves if he believes they are loitering or prowling. But he just stated clearly on camera he no longer believes that, which means he has no lawful reason to further detain the man in this video. He believes that he is a business owner, and at this point, the detainment should have ended.
I already gave you
I'm going to make a report of this.
Do what you got to do. I already gave you my name.
I'm going to make a report of this.
I already gave you my name. Do what you got to do.
I'm going to make a report of this.
At this point, I answer no more questions.
All you had to do is say, "Yes, sir."
I already told you that. I said that when I walked up.
No, when I first pulled up.
I said you don't have no reason to stop me.
And I do.
No, you don't.
You're wrong.
Because it's not trespassing.
You're wrong.
It takes someone from one of these businesses. It takes either Miss Moody or Wade Moody. They own this. They own that, right? They either trespass someone or owner of the business to trespass somebody.
Let me tell you this.
I know what Georgia law says.
Let me tell you this. Ain't you glad I'm checking on these businesses?
It's fine you're checking. But what I'm telling you is, you're hindering me from what I'm going to do.
I
want to go get something to eat because I've worked 18 hours today and I haven't had nothing to eat.
And all you had to do was be polite and talk to me nicely.
I was polite. No, I didn't cuss at you.
The first thing that you said to me, "You have no right to stop me."
You don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm telling you, look under the OCG.
I don't have to look under no law. I do this constantly year after year.
That doesn't make it right, is what I'm telling you. It does not make it right.
Listen.
What's your name? You still haven't identified yourself to me.
I'm telling you, my name is Leon McKinney. I work with the Baxley Police Department.
I know who you work for. I see that.
And what else do you want from me? I'll give you anything you want.
Your badge number.
My badge number is 210.
210.
What else do you want?
That's it. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay. But what is your name?
I already told you my name. My name is Lawrence Walters.
Okay, Lawrence Walters. And where do you live?
I live in Uvalde.
Okay.
That's the most you're going to get out of me.
Okay.
Because everything else, you can pull up my city license through the city of Baxley.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not trying to question you about nothing like that.
You can pull up my department.
I see him walking behind the building here. I just pulled in here. I said, "Come here a minute. I want to talk to you." And he said, "You have no reason to stop me." I said, "Yes, you do. You're at a business and you're behind. You're coming behind."
No.
But now I asked for his date of birth, and he says, "I'm not giving you my date of birth."
Georgia law to trespass.
But this is his
owner of the property.
But this
I am a business owner.
This is his business. This is his business.
But to him. Okay.
But now you won't give me his date of birth.
And again, this is the violation. He just stated it again. This is his business, but he won't give me his date of birth.
Y'all say all the businesses are closed. They're not. My business ain't closed. So there you go.
He don't know you, man.
It doesn't matter. I already told. I gave him my name.
It does matter. It does matter.
It doesn't matter to me. It might matter to you.
It matters to the state of Georgia.
No, it doesn't. You better go look up at the code.
I know what the code says.
Then show me the code. Don't tell me. Show me the code.
I ain't gonna show you nothing.
Arrest me then.
Put your hands on your back. You're under arrest.
What are you under arrest for?
You're charged for obstruction.
Obstruction. You know that's not gonna stick, right?
Oh yes, of course.
I did. You'll see
on the birthday.
No, he won't give it to me.
You give his birthday? That's not compliant.
I gave him my name.
That's not compliant.
I don't have to comply because I did nothing wrong.
You in a place where business is closed.
No, my business is not closed.
What's your business?
Retro D Games. It is not closed. I am open for business.
It doesn't matter. We don't know that. Your business is closed because you're not there.
No, it's not. How do you know I don't got an employee there?
I don't.
That's why.
Which one is it?
It's Retro D Games. Come on. I'll pull out my.
It doesn't matter.
No. If the business is not closed, it won't be locked.
It's locked because I locked it.
It's closed.
It's not closed.
It's closed.
But that's not my hours of operation. But I can pull my keys off. I asked him to walk with me. When you review that bottle, I asked him to walk with me. Can you walk with me?
Business is closed. Is what you're trying to get your fault with.
You're going to arrest me for obstruction.
I told you this. All you had to do is say, "Hey, officer, this is my business right here."
I did when I came up. When you told me not to go nowhere.
You told me. You know the first thing you told me?
Yeah, when I was
You have
walking.
no right to stop me.
Yeah, and then you said,
You know where you're seeing that stuff out? TV.
all right, come here. If we'll let this go, I will give you my driver's license right now.
You watch too much TV, partner.
Come on.
There's no sense in this to arrest a local business.
Let's go.
Too much TV.
Let's go, Mr. Walters.
Can I give you?
Let's go.
Can I give
Let's
you?
get in the car. Let's go.
Okay.
You had your chance.
I get it. I get it.
You got anything on you?
No, I don't.
Throughout this entire video, I kept saying deputy, but it's actually police officer. This is the Baxley Police Department. This video took about 16 months for Mr. Walters, the man in this video, to recover the body cam. Due to the police department doing everything in their power to stop him from getting the video to have proof. Why? Because the officer in this video clearly violated his rights and detained him, continued to detain him after he found out he was actually the business owner. He then follows up by arresting Mr. Walters when knowing that he is the business owner, but yet arresting him on the charge of obstruction because he would not identify himself. Remember, we read the law. If you believe he is the business owner and you don't believe he's loitering or prowling, he does not have a requirement to identify himself. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel Ludwig von Jackhole. Make sure you watch the remaining portion of the video. There is a little more that I did not add to this video. And a lawsuit is coming, according to Mr. Walters. And he also had all charges dismissed. And we will keep our eye on this one to see what happens next. And we will try and keep you guys updated. Always report the police. Always know your rights. With that being said, we the People University, signing off. Welcome to The GOAT Debate, the premier online sports debate show where engaging discussions and thrilling debates unfold as we determine who is the greatest of all time in every sport. Be sure to subscribe, call in, and participate. Come and be a part of the conversation.